Lupin, 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 Lupin the Vlog, Part 1. The Coming of Goemon the 13th is the 5th episode in the green suit Lupin the 3rd era. The episode starts out, we're in a forest, a serenity, and we are introduced to one of the most badass characters in the entire Lupin the 3rd series, Goemon the 13th. Goemon is a samurai type of character. When Monkey Punch created him, the idea that he wanted was to create a Japanese character that embodied Japan. And so he created the 13th descendant of the legendary master thief and assassin Goemon. So Goemon is training in the woods with a rather odd training contraption of an automatic axe throwing machine that automatically throw axes just like those automatic baseball throwing machines. Lupin and Jigen also happen to be in the area, disguising themselves cleverly with glasses as a talent scout looking to employ Goemon's skills in a TV show, whereas Jigen is playing an American actor and even authenticates an American accent and speaks a little English. Jigen and Goemon go a few rounds, with Jigen's magnum gun versus Goemon's legendary blade, the Zantetsuken. The Zantetsuken has had many different origin stories, some saying that it was forged from a falling meteorite star. In this series, the Tetsugen sword is forged by combining 3 legendary blades. As I look over at the TV, I shall name them off. The Kotetsu, the Yoshikane, and the Masamune. By combining these 3 legendary blades, the Zantetsu Ken sword is able to cut through literally any material. It has even been documented that Goemon has even cut the very fabric of his existence. Yes, he's cut directly clean through the film of the animation. I cannot wait until that episode. So after this display of manliness, Lupin and Goemon are sitting with each other talking about things, such as Goemon's sword, when Fujiko surprisingly comes in, claiming to be Goemon's girlfriend. Goemon says that he's been issued a challenge to try to kill a certain man. And of course, this certain man is our beloved Lupin. At first he feigns ignorance, but after a short while it is revealed that he does indeed know that Lupin is Lupin. Glasses do not hide the face so well as he thought. So the chase is on. Jigen employs map block technique from Greninja to block Goemon's incoming attack. Goemon gets Lupin cornered, but luckily Lupin was carrying a special type of chemical liquid that when exposed to air, immediately bursts into flames, which he throws at Goemon, bursting him into flames, but Goemon throws a rope at Lupin. The flames dance across the rope onto Lupin and he burns as well. We later cut to Lupin in bandages, complaining about how I thought with the first Goemon getting boiled alive that this Goemon should have a weakness to fire. We find out that Goemon's teacher is also another legendary assassin, or a master assassin, called Moshi. So Moshi comes to Goemon berating his disciple for failing to kill Lupin off the bat, calling him an amateur. Meanwhile, Fujiko runs into Lupin's arms, saying, "Oh, that Goemon was a fiend! He tore apart my clothing and he's a pervert! Go hit him really hard!" But of course, that Fujiko, as we all know best, sets up both Goemon and Lupin to attack each other, which gave Moshi the perfect opportunity to bombard them with hand grenade missile launchers. After their supposed death, Goemon tracks down Moshi, which he finds out that he was actually hiring Fujiko to set up both him and Lupin. The reasoning that he gives at first, when he feels the presence of Goemon's sword right underneath him, was that he said, "Oh, these assassins tried to get me to kill off Lupin and my disciple Goemon because of this supercomputer that tells us who needs to die and everything because it can tell the future, just like that one movie, you know? But Goemon ain't gonna take any of that Hollywood bullcrap and goes for the attack, saying that the real reason that Moshi wanted to kill both of them off is because he was vain. He was getting old, and he didn't want these upstart youngsters to take over my place as the true master assassin. But Moshi counteracts by capturing Fujiko at knife point, and takes her to his waiting hot air balloon, and flies off, berating his disciple for, oh, if you were Lupin though, he wouldn't hesitate like you did. That's the difference between you and I. Ha ha ha! And Lupin, of course, is waiting in the car saying, indeed, I won't hesitate. Boom! Like, not worried about Fujiko at all. Like, blowing the bitch up, bursting in flames. We don't even know if Fujiko survives or not. Lupin drives off. Goemon goes after Lupin, saying, we need to settle this. But Lupin's saying, no, I kind of like you. Come on, can't we just do this peacefully? No. And so they fight once again on top of moving vehicle cars in a busy highway. They cause a tanker to explode, which causes a huge pileup. But somehow nobody died. It's like, oh, don't worry everybody, everyone's okay. They even have a newscaster to say that. That's where I can definitely tell that Miyazaki and Takahata had a hand in this, in that nobody died. Really? From that big 25 car pileup with a tankered explosion. Like, you tell me, like, the driver of the tanker did not immediately disintegrate from that blast. We find out later that Fujiko was actually filming the fight between Lupin and Goemon, but how she got out of that air blimp is anyone's guess. And what she was after the entire time, in case you're wondering, was just a big pretty diamond, so nothing really special there. So that was the coming of Goemon the 13th. And for an introductory episode, I think it is the best so far, especially for introducing the character of Goemon, which is really nice, because he'll become a mainstay throughout the entire series of Lupin the III, making appearances. Goemon is a very quiet character. He doesn't really like to talk much, and for a lot of the stuff that he's in, he's usually employed to cut stuff down. In fact, his famous line that he says is, once again, my sword has cut something useless. Oh wait. Once again, my sword has cut through something useless. And immediately something cuts in half. So cool! It was a pretty fun episode. A little bit... I don't think it was too complicated in the plot, but as you can probably tell from me trying to explain it, there is a lot of information going on. Honestly, I don't think we really needed the whole fake backstory as to why Moshi wanted to kill Goemon and Lupin. Keep it simple, stupid. That's all I have for today. Once again, hit that like button, subscribe to me on YouTube. Also check me out on Daily Motion, where I will have all of my reviews on there. Fully restored in HD and uncut. Definitely check that out in the link below. And as always, catch you later, party peeps.